Hey y'all, it's Indigo here, coming at you with the championship round of Grand Arena. This is round 3 of season 15, I think. Let me show you the map here. This is what my opponent put down. We're going to see what he's got waiting for us. Up north, he's got a Night Sister team, a Saj lead, and then he's got his Karth team, Mission Zalbar, but he's also got Nest in there. Down south, he's just got some Ewoks, and then he's got a Bosk Bounty Hunter team. So, since this is the easier section, and I can use my non-meta counters, I'll go ahead and do this one and see what he's got, in that back wall. So first, we'll take the Ewoks. I went ahead and did my Imp Troopers on the Ewoks instead of the Bounty Hunters, because there's other teams I know of for sure that will take out the Bounty Hunters. And Ewoks, believe it or not, can be tricky. Like, I once lost with a JTR team to Ewoks because they got dazed and just dogpiled, and it was a whole mess. So I wanted to be sure I could take out the Ewoks and get 60 banners, and I did. My imps ripped through them, no problem. Now we're going to take out the Bounty Hunters. Here's where I'll go ahead and use my JTR. I got JTR with BB-8. Got Stickray, got Finn, and then Resistance Trooper. This team works kind of good because Finn, he hits hard now with that special, but also being able to have that stun. If you don't have R2 in here, stuns can really help you out. So being able to have that, and also he's got that heal if indeed I need it. But working on his bounty hunters, all you got to do is keep waving at Bosk to keep his turn meter down so he doesn't get the taunt off and get stuck behind him. And then also, he's got ability block anyway, so for some reason he did get to go. He wouldn't be able to get the taunt and do his dog pile. But you just want to manage him while trying to take out the weakest other bounty hunters and get a numbers advantage. Now, I did lose my trooper to that execute. You do got to watch out with Boba. Once you stack up enough buffs or debuffs, he can do some work on you. But there goes Illuminated Destiny, so I'm in pretty good shape there. Killed Boba once. Gonna work on him now and get him down a second time. He's done. Now we can go hard on Bosk and, put him out of his misery. Use the special, call BB-8 for roll with the punches. Stickray. There's that stun from Finn. And that's it. Lights out for Bosk. Now just working on Dengar in the back there. And there's not a lot he can do. I noticed my opponent didn't set out his Jedi Revan or Darth Revan, which he's got both. He didn't set any of those out front. So I was wondering if he'd be hiding them in back. So now that we cleared this section, we'll go see what's waiting for us back there in that back section. And he's got a Grievous droids team down there. We'll go ahead and go up north for now, because I know what I'm going to use against his Night Sisters. It's the Galactic Republic team. I'm so thankful I was able to get 7-star Padme and that my Jedi that are Galactic Republic were in good shape. And I got the Zeta for her lead, and I just put the unique Zeta on last night, so it's not good for this battle. It wasn't on there, but you can see, even without that, she still does a good job with her ability of, as long as they have protection up, they resist the debuffs. So I don't have to worry about Mother Talzin throwing down some plague. I don't have to worry about a lot of stuns. They are stunning, but they're doing it on GK, and that's not a big loss. That's what he's there for, is just to tank it out. Everyone else is built for, speed, health, offense, especially Anakin's offense. So it takes time. Definitely, this isn't a super quick team by any means, but they do have a lot of survivability with that protection up. So I'm just working down on the Night Sisters. Killing Daka, got to use up the zombie revives. Killed her a couple times, now she's gone. Now I can start knocking down the sisters, one by one. getting around zombies taunt is probably the most annoying aspect. Other than that, this team hits hard enough and they've got some AoEs that they can get the job done. So now going to work on Mother Talzin. There she goes. Asajj heals up, but now it's down to just 3 of them. And you can see with that courage, they hit super hard. That was Xeris, and she hits like a wet noodle anyway. But being able to have that courage on there makes them all hit like a truck. So got rid of Asajj, kind of dogpiling Spirit there. Trying to heal up the team a little bit, squeeze out every bit of banners just in case my opponent's going for efficiency. Now I just got Zombie to worry about. And there goes Zombie. So 53 banners for that one. It's tough getting top banners against Night Sisters, but it is what it is. I was wondering what I was going to use against this Karth team. So took a little bit of a gamble and figured I'll go with my Traya team. And I didn't want to burn Thrawn, so I would have him for use with Jedi Revan in case there was a Darth Revan in back, or in case he had his Jedi Revan in back. I'd have some options. So I went with Traya, Nihilus, Scion, and then Sith Marauder, and then B2. B2 actually does pretty good work, being able to put up the buff immunity like that, keep Zalbar from taunting, but I was able to go ahead and isolate him anyway, and that makes the job so much easier. But keeping Mission from being able to go into stealth is nice too. You got to work it a little bit different, because without Thrawn there to help control the turn meter flow and to be able to fracture and swap turn meter and protection, the Karth team can hit hard, but was able to get rid of Mission. And once she's gone, she's like the main damage dealer, was able to annihilate Nest. And so now it's just a matter of just dropping them one by one, because the 2 main damage dealers were gone. So just got Canderous and Zalbar left, working on those. And with Zalbar isolated, there's not a lot he can do. Get the Held by Hatred off on Scion, so now he's in good shape. Don't have to worry about him dying. And we're just knocking him down as much as we can. There that one goes. So 56 banners for that team. I'm pretty pleased with it. Be able to see what we got in the back here. Now my opponent did go, and he cleared off my front south territory. Had some bounty hunters and some Night Sisters in there, and he one-shot both of those. So I was curious if that was what his strategy was, and it is. He went super light on defense, didn't put any of his meta teams down, and he's got Grievous, he's got his Galactic Republic, and then what was it, First Order up there. So now I got plenty of stuff left. I'll throw my CLS at his Grievous droid team, and it's pretty easy. I mean, they hit like trucks, so they can do enough damage, especially with Chewie's assist, that you don't have to worry about a Grievous team. So that's it. Knock out B2, get rid of him. Not really familiar with Droidica and all that yet, because mine isn't even unlocked, so I haven't messed around with the droids really. I've been working on other stuff, but I'm just trying to knock them down, get the numbers advantage. Here I am checking out what all those buffs mean. Can knock out B1 fairly easily, since his stacks go down, a lot with the multi-attacks and assists. Get rid of him. Now it's just Grievous and Droidica. Grievous isn't doing anything. There he goes. Now it's just Droidica. Done with that one. 58 banners. I'll take it. So now I just got the one section in back left to worry about. And my opponent's plan was to, I guess, be hyper efficient. And I had cleared his front south section and he cleared mine. And I was ahead of him by like 4 banners. So I already had the efficiency edge on him. I just hoped that with what I put down, he would struggle. So here's his FO team. What I did was take in my first order, but instead of putting in first order officer, who's pretty squishy, I substituted Thrawn since I still had him. And his first order team was faster. They would have gone first. But with Thrawn there, I was able to go in and just fracture his crew right from the start. So that way I don't have to worry about the 2-turn stun that he dishes out. I'm able to do my own, do Xylo's AoE so that he can give everyone else on the team turn meter, taking out his squishiest ones. Now it's his 3 versus my 5. You know, I don't have to worry about dangers of losing or anything like that. Just trying to heal up, get as much banners as I can, just because he might be, you know, his strategy clearly was let me go light and play the efficiency game and use my best teams to clear him and win the game that way. And he did end up attacking while I was online, so I'll be able to show you guys here in a minute how the match turned out, which is great. A lot of my opponents make me wait till right at the end, or they just never attack. So here's me taking out his first order. He's just got crew and Kylo left, and that's pretty typical. That's how a lot of these matches end up. Those are the last 2 standing. They heal up with all the status effects. But I don't have to worry about Xylo doing anything. I'm just trying to see how I can buff up my team to get those last bit of protection and health banners, get every bit of points that I can get. And that's good night to his Kylo. 58 banners for that match. Good enough for me. Got his Galactic Republic. And of course, I had saved my Jedi Revan. Jedi Revan will eat up this team. If you have it left and you're not sure what to use this. You dogpile Padme. Once she's neutralized, this team falls apart. She's really the heart and soul, the key to making it work, because without her giving all those protection ups and everything, I mean, this team can't do a whole lot of anything. So got rid of her, stuck behind GK's taunt, so we're going to work on him. And you know how a Jedi Revan team goes. I mean, they do plenty of damage and they're plenty fast. I got Grandmaster Yoda to be the one that's hitting the hardest doing work. So we just have Zaris, Ahsoka, and Anakin left. And it doesn't really matter who we take out. Ahsoka's the squishiest, but we'll just work on her. Try and get her out of there, and we do. Now it's Anakin and Zaris left. Stun him. And call the assist. He's done. Just Zaris, so nothing really to worry about here. Just trying to make sure all my guys have full protection and, you know, doing what I can there. And that's it. So 60 banners for that team. That clears the board, puts me at 1721, and he's still at 922. So he had cleared my front south section. Behind that, I had a Kira Nest team waiting for him, so he would have to use something good against that. Up top was my Darth Revan and a Grievous team, and behind that, I had some Ewoks and a Karth team. And so, like I told you, this is what I got, 1721, and he still had 922. Now let me show you how the map was after I waited a little bit, came back to it. He had gone, so here we go. And there it is. He had got 1693, and he needed to top 1721. He one-shot everything except when he got to the back. My Karth dot team, just Karth, Mission, Zalbar, Juhani, and Canderous. And he struggled on that, and it took him 2 battles for that one. So But even if he would have got it in one battle, that would be 20 more points, okay? Let's add that in. That would only put him at 17-13. So he still would have missed out on efficiency. So the light defense and going super heavy on offense, trying to win on efficiency with your best stuff, doesn't seem to be too great a strategy. I like to put some kind of stout defense, you know, at least give myself a shot at a defensive hold. And so far it's worked out pretty good for me. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. How do you guys play? That's how I do it. If you have any comments or anything, write them down below. Give me a shout. Let me know how it's going. Until next time, we'll catch you guys later. Shout out to my buddy Mikayas. He runs a modding service. He'll go through, make sure you got the right squad compositions and the right mods on the right characters. Give your account a real nice tune-up. I'll put the link to his Discord in my description. Go ahead and check him out. Tell him Indigo sent you. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share your comments down below, and hopefully you'll check out my other videos on my channel. Peace.